We all agreed you're not welcome at Christmas, my mom declared, and my heart plummeted. My own family, for whom I'd sacrificed everything, was telling me I didn't belong. They didn't realize, however, that I was paying for the house they were in, the food they were eating, and the roof over their heads. If they wanted me gone, perhaps I should grant their wish. This is the story of how being excluded from Christmas led me to reclaim everything and made my family regret ever underestimating me. Growing up, I always felt like the second best child. My siblings were the golden children, showered with praise for even their smallest accomplishments. Me, I was the quiet one, the one they overlooked, the one who, no matter what I did, it was never enough. But when my dad passed, things changed. My mom couldn't keep up with the mortgage payments. Everyone panicked. Who would save the family home? Who would step up? It wasn't my older brother with his flashy job. It wasn't my sister who never paid a bill in her life. It was me. I'd been working 2 jobs, saving like crazy, and I stepped up. I told my mom, I'll take care of the mortgage. I'll keep this house safe. At first, she was relieved. She even hugged me with tears in her eyes. And I thought, just for once I mattered. But here's the thing about being the dependable one. People start taking you for granted. Months turned into years. I was the one covering the mortgage, the repairs, even the utilities. Sometimes, my siblings, they lived rent-free, treating the place like a hotel. Every holiday, they'd waltz in with gifts and smiles, while I was scraping together money just to keep the lights on. But the breaking point, Christmas. I had been looking forward to it. I worked overtime just to afford presents for everyone. I even decorated the house. Our house with lights, wreaths, and the old ornaments Dad used to love. Then a week before Christmas, my mom called me into the kitchen. She wouldn't meet my eyes. We all talked and we agreed. You're not welcome at Christmas this year. I laughed, thinking it was a cruel joke. What are you talking about? She looked dead serious. You're always so tense, always so negative. Your brother and sister don't feel comfortable around you. So for the peace of the family, you should sit this one out. My chest tightened, my pulse pounding in my ears. I was negative, the problem despite breaking my back for their livelihood. I wanted to scream, but instead, I nodded, walked out, and in that silence, a new thought took root. If I'm not welcome here, why am I paying for it? That night, I stared at the mortgage papers on my desk. My name, my signature, every dollar, every sacrifice, every sleepless night. It was all me. And then something clicked. They wanted me gone? Fine. But they'd lose a lot more than just me. I stopped paying the mortgage. At first, nothing seemed different. My family carried on as usual. Christmas carols, laughter, twinkling lights. I imagined them sitting around the tree while I was eating takeout in my apartment. And, yeah, it hurt. But underneath that pain was something new, power, because I knew what was coming. 3 months later, the letters started arriving, thick envelopes with bold warnings, past due, foreclosure pending. My mom would open them at the kitchen table, her face draining of color. My siblings, they started whispering. Panic set in. Finally, one night, my brother stormed into my place, red-faced, shouting, "Why didn't you pay the mortgage? You're ruining everything." I sat back, calm for once. I didn't shrink. I didn't apologize. I just said, I'm not welcome. Remember, why would I keep paying for a home? I'm not part of the look on his face. Priceless. The house went into foreclosure, the same house they told me I had no place in, gone in Christmas that year. Instead of sitting alone, I treated myself. I booked a cabin up in the mountains, snow falling outside, fireplace crackling, a warm meal just for me. Meanwhile, my siblings were scrambling, crashing on couches, begging relatives for help. My mom called me sobbing, asking if I could step in again. I told her gently, but firmly, family doesn't kick family out. You made your choice, and I hung up. For the first time in my life, I didn't feel like the forgotten one. I found my freedom. Sometimes the sweetest revenge isn't about inflicting pain, but about finally letting go, allowing others to face the consequences of their actions alone. People often don't truly value you until you stop offering yourself freely. If this story resonated with you, please hit the like button. Share in the comments. What would you do if your own family disowned you? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that illustrate the undeniable power of karma.